Oh, it might be some kind of record. Once. Let me know when you guys are ready. Are you guys done?
Yeah, we are. Stop blowing kisses and start sending.
That's what I wanted to hear. Dude, these guys are gonna. I'm gonna go viral because of these guys. One of them's gonna get in here and they're like, "Holy shit!" And like all these people are gonna come in here. Guys, we're going viral. Just one moment. I know, I'm shadow banned. Guys, I have to resign this one. I'll be right back.
Bowling. I don't want to talk about that. Can we just not talk about what is happening?
Your fingers slip?
I
Look at this waste of time. Look how fucking slowly it rolls. Costing me like 15 seconds. Oh, you got a second.
you're doing it.
Zero. That's pretty hard to beat. Right. First time. Oh. How do you spin the fucking ball? How did you even manage to flick it into the gun? Oh, just like that. Is it possible to actually put spin on the ball? Oh.
Alright. If I can get it there, here, come back.
What the fuck was that?
I have a feeling that was a good job.
No.
I mean, your first shot.
2 strikes here. 2 strikes and you're back in the game.
I need a fair here. I need a fair. Okay, go back. That was terrible.
Oh, you tired of me.
No, you're full of fun. I thought that was a good shot. So
Oh,
okay, that was terrible. This is my last one.
Oh,
That was my last shot, right? So you want? You don't even need to do it. I'm gonna say something. Even though I play terribly, we both play pretty terribly.
I agree.
Go again. I know how to play now.
Just a warm up.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Literally, all you have to do is wipe your finger and then roll straight. So do I get to go again? Literally just swipe your fingers straight up.
That was my problem last time. Not right, just a bit
Come on, knock it over.
Son of a
Riser? You're playing a good game. Not perfect game, but a good game. It's a bit fair. But I'm going to say something. For me, just scoring is good enough.
Yeah, the gutter balls really destroy your squad. Oh, wow. How did it roll so slowly? It went in really fast. Oh, what a spare. What a fucking
It would have been better if I could have did the first time. That's a try. How is that not a try?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I need 3 shots in a row to win that.
Something like that, yeah.
I need it back.
Oh,
I just worse than last game. That wasn't a good shot.
oh,
I'm going to say something. We both still played. You played a good game, actually. Did Rabbi just send me an invite from New York?
Yeah. Apologies, guys. I could not hear you, and one of those alerts went off that needs my two-factor
Why do you think you're going viral?
two-factor authentication. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Discords, not including this one. I've never been in so many. And I just had to do the fucking two-factor authentication. And when I get one of those, it's like, it's terrible. The reason why I say it, I get it on so many different devices, and I only have so long to be able to do it. Anyway,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
you're gonna win if you don't push the red. Oh, you got to push the red.
No, that's a good thing.
Ooh.
Actually, rise up. Here's the thing. Riser, what you did was actually going to help me. I'll show you why.
I love the science behind Zoo. It makes absolutely no sense, but there's still a lot of science to it. It's like, okay, whatever you say, bro.
No, you actually helped my ball, dude. You actually really, really helped me.
Yes, you did.
So the science is that if I hit alright. Ready? Set, go. You can get it in there, sure. Fuck, I had the hardest shot out of anyone.
Oh, this is 2 points for me in this.
Zoo, block him. What are you doing? That's a terrible shot.
That was a bad block.
This is the vampire hole. I hope you know that. Because it sucks.
There's no vampire on it.
There is. It has little
Oh,
things.
this hole.
It has.
Sucks.
It
Why
has.
are we getting the boring hole?
It has
Give me
things.
the fucking portal.
Yeah, I want the portal one too.
Give me the portal. All right, next. I have a feeling the next one's going to be a portal because these holes suck. And
Right.
there's a way to do the portal holes that I'll show you that you blow your fucking mind.
Riser. That was an amazing
Did you
show.
hear that? Did anyone else hear what Luke said?
No, I was concentrating. What did he say? He said a guarantee of a portal or something.
I got the portal. Alright, you know that one with the 7 holes with all that purple stuff in the water? I did it in 2 shots.
Oh, the one with the purple stuff in the water.
And the portal.
Oh, in the portal. The purple stuff. You're gonna have to show it to me.
Yeah.
That was an amazing shot.
No, there's like 4 sectors to it, and there's portals that you have to get through the 4 sectors. I did it in 2. It usually takes.
Now I
It
know.
has a max of 7 shots.
Now I know. Now I know. How'd you do it so well?
Lucky rebound shots in the right position.
I'm really keeping you
The thing
alive.
is, it has to be set up the way. I think it has to be set up that way. Like, I think I just had a lucky setup. Raza is 4 points, and Zoot is 0 points, and are you kidding me?
It's a skeleton hole, but I call it the alien hole. Can you see how I think it looks like a really cute alien with his mouth open?
Why are we getting the most boring holes?
I like this one. That's really hard.
It's really hard. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Oh,
Dude, riser.
oh my god. Water above me, beans.
Get him. Zoo.
That's the right answer. I teed up on like the lower part.
Dude.
Like on the very, very corner.
Rabbi, I just told someone that you have the most data out of anyone in the world,
Thanks, dog.
and you've been dreaming for the longest time out of anyone in the world, and they were just like, where do I go see this guy's stream? And I was like, well, let me link you.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. Just give him the link in this Discord at the very top.
No, I'll send him the link. You're streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, but that one at the top gives them 4 streams simultaneously. Or 4, up to 8.
Where do you have the most hours?
YouTube.
Then I'll take him to where you have the most hours.
Yeah, I know, but the one YouTube link that if you just put it in, you can see all of them at once. Man, I'm so bad at this one.
It's pretty hard.
No. I've been playing horrible. Sorry, I just had a conversation with someone that I haven't spoken to in a long time.
We're good.
I was pretty excited about that. But
Oh,
pretty
man,
excited
this
about
is a really hard shot.
Yeah, it's very rough.
Easy putt for you. I'm fighting for 1 point. Excellent shot. Perfect.
Oh, Zoo, you gotta make it.
He has a really difficult shot. He can do it though.
Too high. Oh,
Too low. Is this too hard? Yeah.
no. Dude, you can actually tie Rabbi if you get through this one. Oh,
That basically killed his chance.
Zoo can get it in the next shot.
Impossible.
Shoot it through the right side. And now you have 2 shots to do it.
Now it's possible.
Higher. Aim higher.
Now it's possible.
That's the arrow.
Doesn't matter. Rabbi's gonna win. I'm gonna score a 0 unless, but yeah, I'm gonna score a 0 because I hate this one.
The pussy hole. In my opinion, the
This
most
is the one.
difficult hole because you're so distracted by the clip. I'm so distracted by the clip that honestly, I've never finished it. This is such a hard hole.
If you bump your ball up close, people will just shoot it out.
Right.
And if you're at a steep angle, it's like impossible. So, thank you.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, that's gonna go. That's gonna work.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
He's gonna get it in.
I'm just
He doesn't fuck-
always
Rabbi,
so
Rabbi, thanks for the help.
distracted by the pussy, by the clip. I'm just distracted by the clip.
I do think I might have the most perfect shots here for this.
That's good enough.
It's still not good enough, but not perfect.
This is such a difficult game. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Rise is gonna get it in the next 2 shots, I think.
That was a beautiful shot.
Wait, Riser, how are you so far from?
I don't know.
Oh! Riser, you're on a perfect game.
I know. I
What
just
a
have to
clip.
make the next one.
Big beautiful clip.
You're on a perfect game and you're on 0. Rabbi, you're going to be the reason why I don't get a score
You
0.
cancel out his. Oh no, you're stuck.
I just want to score a point. Can't have a perfect game. Someone score a perfect game and someone else scores a 0. That's just embarrassing.
Riser, excellent
You
round.
go.
It's the first time we've ever finished. Too busy working that clip. Alright, here we go. Working that clip, big
That's the point.
baby.
Not a single fucking portal.
Okay, perfect.
I love this hole. But
It's gonna be impossible.
it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Do the
I
thing.
don't think it's that difficult.
You're
It's
done.
going in the black.
Black.
You have to aim right.
Not even close.
You have to actually. So far up, you have to aim like right.
That's correct. Beautiful shot.
So, have you heard the new PDD allegations?
No, whatever.
He forced the guy to have oral sex with him in Macy's.
Okay. Wait, a girl or like a woman?
A guy.
Like, oh, he forced a guy. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Was it consensual? I mean, if it is, then.
No, it was forced.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
They had a department store, Macy's.
Well,
Yeah.
They even raped someone at a Macy's
dressing room, bathroom.
Well, he had a big partnership with Macy's at the time, like $100 million partnership with Macy's. Pretty sad because the guy ended up being tortured and he actually got fired. He got fired the next day as well. And now the lawsuit. Pretty sure he's going to get a big fucking payout from it. Big payout.
Look at Reiser working this, just making it perfect.
I mean, his security guards are there as well. I find his security is also accountable for that as well.
Not what I wanted to do. Zoot, hit my ball. Be a G. Too short.
But 50 Cent said JD worse than P. Diddy. 50 Cent said Jay-Z is worse than P. Diddy, so I'm wondering how Jay-Z is if P. Diddy was, if P. Diddy's did bad, I wonder how bad Jay-Z is.
How do you guys like this shot?
That was bullshit. Sure, water burn. Oh, Zoot might go all the way.
Nope. You might help him. All right. You ready for this shot? Get that roll on, baby. Get that roll on. Get that roll on. Get that roll on.
That deserves to go.
It was weak. It was weak. Reiser, I want to see a good shot out of you. Reiser just gave me his whole, but gets two opportunities.
I've made it from here before. That's it in, and
You're ready for the greatest shot you've ever seen in history of all shots.
Yep.
That was a shit shot.
a block of the
Rising, you can get it in from here.
Thanks for breathing. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No points for me.
0 points. Let's not fuck this up somehow. But you're not getting a perfect game again.
Look at this shot. Look at how just right on and perfect that is. I don't know if it gets any better. Maybe if you guys push my ball further. That's a good shot.
What's the big game you've been on? Have you been on any big streams?
Aiden Ross had me on his stream, but he pulled up my stream. One of 5 of them one time. I was on maybe 300 people in one, something like that. Now, what I want to know is, do you think this is a good shot?
Not an awful shot. I don't think.
I think it was basically.
I don't think it worked out a way to have a really good.
What is Reiser doing? Oh, Reiser's mean. Reiser is mean.
At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what he just did because I can just do this. Bravo.
Yoda.
I don't think you're in the best. I think Razo's in the best position out of anyone, but he fucked it up.
I messed up.
I'm gonna help you right while that.
Please do.
There you go.
You definitely did. Riser's pissed at that.
Oh no.
Let's see this bank.
Shot. Alright. So do I get a better than my bus? Oh, Spirit.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes.
No way. You and I tied. How did that happen? Riser, you know you disappointed me. All right. Where's the hole?
It would be possible.
Where's the hole?
Right now.
I'm just gonna go all out.
I don't think that's the shot.
Now it's definitely possibility at all.
You don't think that's the shot? That's one of the best. What was that, Zoo? Am I missing something here?
The worst shot humanly close to the right side.
Riser knows that I have one of the best shots that you can have.
Water bomb.
That would be an epic water bomb.
No, water bomb.
My finger slipped.
Alright. Next year. Alright, I should come back. I had the opportunity to come back and I fucked it up. The good news is you both won. That's a really hard shot for Riser. That's a good shot, right?
Really fun for time.
Are you kidding me?
You can get a hole in one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, can we block this map? I'm pretty sure that everyone in this room just despises this hole. Like, this is the worst hole in a million
Oh.
Trying to do this. Rabbi, I helped you again.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna help you too much.
I was exploring today. I've explored all around Squamish, but it's like rainy season here, and it'll just rain constantly for like 6 months. And my pickleball group of people, we can't go out to the pickleball courts because they don't have like coverage. I was walking, and I've known about this place, but I never thought that we could repurpose it for pickleball. And there's just this it's like this perfect spot. It's like abandoned, and it's where like hobos have fallen tires sometimes. It's like this enclosed little shelter thing that's like the perfect size for plopping down pickleball courts. Has the roof and everything. We just need to. I got a hedge clipper and clear up the shrubbery, and then somehow put a floor there that would.
Oh my! That was the most incredible shot. Like, that was almost like God's gift shot. Did you see Rabbi a shot?
Yeah, it was okay. It was an okay shot.
It was an 8 out of 10. It could have been a 10 out of 10. You just helped me. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Holy shit. Did I just round trip?
Fuck, why is it so impossible to get through?
I think we gotta do this. Ready?
Thank you, you just helped out.
You guys are done.
I don't like that whole. Alright, let's do this again. I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna score a perfect game. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready for my perfect game.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have
yeah,
not
right.
said you've not seen a game more perfect than this.
If you don't hit them, then we're not hitting them. Okay, that was a good shot.
Why didn't you just smash her up and go? Just for playing. That was incredible. You all suck at this. Remember when you had the worst shots imaginable?
Oh, yeah, good shot. Well done.
That was a good shot.
You actually helped clear some bullshit. You think I can make this shot?
Yes.
Ready? Off the castle and in.
Oh wow, that was awful.
That was a blunder.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
You fucking kidding me. Fuck.
The black rabbi. Where's black rabbi shot? Oh, no, you're not going to get through it.
How? No, I fucked it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You just wasted your shot.
But
Remember that time when I said I was going to score a perfect game and then Rosa decided to be a complete dick? Alright, Rabbi.
scoring a perfect game.
Rabbi, we've got a game up from Rosa if he tries to fuck us.
Sounds like a plan stamp.
Does Rabbi remind you a bit of George Costanza?
Dude, I get that all the time. And I've gotten it my whole life.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
No way.
Oh, yeah. That's a high compliment. Thank you so much. Yeah. In fact, when I was in school, they used to yell at me, George! George! I was a Yankees fan.
I don't know that.
I had this big Yankees coat. Yeah, man, I look like George. Yeah. And George is amazing, so I take it as a high compliment.
I haven't watched a lot of Seinfeld.
Oh, I've seen them all. I'm in the Seinfeld subreddit. I own the Seinfeld Lego set. I'm not gonna fucking. Oh what a beautiful shot.
Oh.
Riser, what a beautiful shot.
Thank God it's done.
You say you're in Seinfeld suburb?
Multiple. I'm in Seinfeld.
Oh, you watched a lot of Seinfeld?
Yeah. And then I'm in Unexpected Seinfeld. We've watched every Seinfeld on the stream and like did reaction videos to them.
I'm not really. I don't really like Seinfeld.
Okay. Boy, this is a weird hole, guys. The ball doesn't. Maybe I didn't hit it correctly. It doesn't like go.
There's normally one strip of paint.
Right.
But there's three.
I've never seen this. This is like the Adidas one. That's short
I don't know.
and
I
bad.
think I was a little bit too late for Seinfeld. I was not. Yeah. I was more 2.5 men.
Okay. Well,
Well,
they're not even in the same league. Seinfeld is like 2.5 Men is just like a regular show. Seinfeld's like a dynasty. Riser, that was a great shot.
oh,
The Simpsons is a dynasty.
It's not really comparable to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bum me.
what's another? What? Friends?
Yeah, but not the same. I was alive during both of them, and if Seinfeld was a 10, Seinfeld was a 10 is it, to this day the biggest sitcom there's ever been. The Seinfeld finale, nothing was as big as it. It was huge. Wow, what a shot!
Was it big? Wait, did Seinfeld have more people watching it than Friends?
Yeah.
Was that all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the finale did too. But you have to understand it was a different world too. I would say the only thing that was like has been ever close ever since was maybe the Game of Thrones finale with like the build up and the excitement. But it's still not even close. Seinfeld was like everybody was watching it. I remember it was a cultural phenomenon. And not a lot of people liked the finale at all. Like a lot of people hated it, in fact. And this is an interesting shot.
I mean, it's the same with How I Met Your Mother. Everyone hates the finale to How I Met Your Mother.
Did you guys just see that? Did you see how smooth that was? Oh, Riser, just like this, just like Riser's shot, except good.
Could you compare How I Met Your Mother to Friends? Seinfeld? I don't think that.
Friends, it's closer to Friends.
That's good.
It's closer to Friends.
Closer to
Seinfeld,
Friends?
yeah, it's closer to Friends. Seinfeld is like, it's very.
Is there anything close?
Curb Your Enthusiasm. But it's different. It's different because Curb Your Enthusiasm is on HBO, so it's not the same. It's not like everybody watches it. But and also it was just like
What was Seinfeld on CBS?
it was on NBC. It was must see TV. When they came up with that term, it was for Seinfeld basically. Must see TV.
NBC?
NBC's must see TV. Thursday. It was Seinfeld.
Was NBC?
It was Seinfeld.
NBC's a free channel?
Yeah. It was Seinfeld and then Friends. They used to play it would be like Seinfeld at hour 1 and then Friends at hour 2.
What was the biggest cable network back in 2020? In the 90s, what's the biggest cable network?
What do you mean cable? Like HBO? Does that count?
But not free TV, cable.
Okay, well HBO is premium, so it's like more expensive than normal cable. I'll just tell you. Okay, so probably the biggest. That was a beautiful shot, Riser. The biggest '90s cable channel. I mean, was probably like arguably could have been like CNN, but if you don't count like news, I would say that the biggest channel was probably something like TNT. TNT was really big in the 90s because they had
What about Fox?
that was free, so that's included in the free ones.
Fox is free?
Fox is free. There are generally
Okay.
considered 4 free channels in the United States. They are ABC, that's American Broadcast Corporation, NBC, National Broadcasting Corporation, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System, and Fox, which is Fox Broadcasting.
So in Australia, we had Foxtel, which was owned by Fox.
And you have ABC, but it's Australian.
No, ABC is a free channel. That's a government-based channel. That's actually not commercial television. That's actually a government-owned TV channel.
I gotcha. Guys, I get so distracted by the clit that I just don't do well in this one. It's all about the clit. It is all about the clit.
Yeah. So we had Foxtel, which was owned by Fox, which was like gives you access to Nickelodeon, Fox, which you could watch The Simpsons on. Or you could watch The Simpsons on Channel 10 for a TV, but that would be like repeats. If you wanted to get it earlier than anyone else, like The Simpsons, you have 6 episodes if you get Foxtel, and then that will get you like Nickelodeon and all the kid TV shows, like and get you all the sporting
Hold on.
events. There's no
Biggest
there's no reason to own cable TV in Australia right now unless you're a big sports guy.
biggest channel of the 90s, ESPN. I should have said that. But that's different.
So yeah, the only reason to own Foxtel now is if you're a massive sports fanatic. There's no reason to own it, even if you're a massive sports fanatic. Just watch that all online right now. Most of it's on free TV now anyway, unless you're watching international sports.
Right.
There's no reason to have cable TV here.
Who's on that clit? I get distracted by that clit.
But yeah, Netflix and the streaming platforms, they're taking over cable TV. Like everyone just had Netflix and $20 a month subscription instead of like $150 a month subscription to get the Foxtel or whatever it was. It's like $89 or $50, $100. You have to get plugged in. It's just a nightmare.
Wow, we timed. Nice job, Riser.
What happened at the finale of Seinfeld? Or wait, no, let me ask. What are your favorite Seinfeld?
Excellent question. Excellent question. I love them all. My favorite, one of my favorite is Kenny Rogers Roasters, which is just an absolute gem of an episode where it looks a lot like this episode. Basically, Kramer gets obsessed with Kenny Rogers Roasters chicken, but the sign for Kenny Rogers Roasters is right outside his window, and it's all red, and so his rods and cones are all thrown off, and he gets obsessed with this chicken place that used to be in business in the United States, and ends up switching apartments with Jerry, and it's just one of my favorites. But what else is one of my favorites? I like. There's this one where George has. This is one of my favorites. I fucking love this one. All right, so George wants to be able to nap under his desk while at work, so he has this carpenter build him like this custom-made desk that has like a little spot for a mug, a little spot for a little spot for a like a blanket, a little spot for a pillow, a little spot for an alarm clock, and a little pull down thing for like Playboys or penthouses. And it turns out that the owner of the Yankees, Mr. Steinbrenner, has his grandkids come over, and the alarm clock goes off, and they think it's a bomb, so they call in a bomb threat, and basically, they have to do a bomb disposal on his desk because it's like ringing like a bomb. Anyway, that one's very funny. There's one where they, the one that I laugh about the most, that makes me laugh the hardest, is actually one where it's one of the very few episodes where not all four characters are in it. Kramer's not in it, and George Costanza's not in it. It's only Elaine and Jerry, and they go visit Jerry's parents. It's the third fucking episode. They go and visit Jerry's parents at Del Boca Vista in Boca Raton, and they're just like like everybody is so stereotypically like Floridian that it's very funny, and they make them sleep in the guest room, and there's no air conditioning, and basically Elaine ends up throwing out her back on the pull-out couch that has a bar on it, and she has just a lot of pain. And at the very end, she gets on muscle relaxers and starts screaming Stella at the very end. And it's just so funny. And it's like, you have to watch it to be able to. But she goes, Stella, Stella, Stella. And it is so fucking funny. And it's amazing. Oh, actually, no, my favorite one is one that Elaine's not in. It's actually, I just named the two episodes that, like, normally all four of them are in every episode, basically, except except for very few. My favorite episode of all of them, is when they come to California, and they oh, there we go. They come to California and they're selling a script to NBC, and they just have some cameos there. They have like George Wendt and um, Calvin Bernstein or something like that. Oh no, not Bernstein. Bernstein. The guy's first name, Corbin Bernstein. That's his name. Corbin Bernstein from LA Law, which is like a show from the like early '90s, late '80s, early '90s. George Wendt was from Cheers, and basically what ends up happening is Kramer gets accused of killing someone, and he didn't do it, and Jerry and George are just kind of watching from the sidelines, and it's just a very, very funny episode. What are my other? Go ahead.
What about the soup? All I can remember is from Seinfeld is the soup one.
Yeah, so there's the Soup Nazi one, which is very, very popular. It's just almost like stereotypically popular because everybody chooses it. That I personally think it's one of the best episodes, but is not.
I mean,
what's that one about? What episode is that?
So the premise of this one is there's this. It's based on a true story. A place that's still in business. It's a soup shop in New York City that is very, very popular for selling just soup, only soup, and basically nothing but soup. And if you ask for anything else, they're very, very mean to you. And the person who owns it is has always been considered to be very angry. However, his soup is just amazing. So it's based on this real person, and it turns out that when you go there, you have to order very strictly, and you have to say everything correctly, and you have to pay in the exact order, or else he says no soup for you, and then says next. And when he says next, then the next person orders, and they don't dare make the same mistake you did. So it turns out that like Elaine goes there and she doesn't really give a shit about the chef, and she's like, yeah, I'll take a mulligatawny and what is that, broccoli and cheese, and
where do I go?
in the hole. And so she
This way or that way?
off the left wall, not that way. And so what ends up happening is the friends find a armoire that someone's giving away, and it's filled with all of the cooks It's filled with all of the cook's recipes. So Elaine goes, and so the chef kicks Elaine out previously, and so Elaine goes back and she's like, "I'm gonna get the barley and the chutney and the lobster bisque, and that has. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna go with like the minestrone," and she's like, "and that's got noodles and parsley and celery and like a half a pound of carrots," and she knows all the recipes, and she's basic, and then she says, "Hey, no soup for you," to the chef, "no soup for you," and then she yells, "Next," and then that's the end of the episode. But it's considered like a very, very famous episode. And is it funny? Yeah.
Rabbi,
Yo,
Charlie Sheen was the biggest paid actor on all of television throughout history because of 2.5 Men.
right.
It was a very big show.
I know.
It wasn't as big as Seinfeld, obviously, but that's a big. He was a big raw card, and yeah, I know he did some. I know the things he did and the things he's been accused of, and they might be true. Who knows?
Yeah, no. Everything that you've said is right, and I think that he was kind of like the last of an era where people watch sitcoms. I mean, I don't know what's a sitcom that's on right now. I think there's one that I always get advertisements for, Abbott Elementary. I always get Reddit things for that. Okay, like I guess that's a show. Oh, what a great shot!
Whoa! The last sitcom that you said, Big Bang Theory, which is
Yeah, I would agree with
that's
that.
the last. That was the last big major sitcom, but well, you can count Young Sheldon, but that's not really.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Nobody count that.
Nobody watched that.
No. Oh, no, she did. I think reality TV also died, and there was nothing as big. There's still a cult following. There was nothing as big as Survivor. But Rabbi, I'm excited for next year because they're doing Australia versus US Survivor next year.
Hold on, there was something bigger than Survivor. I would say, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the United States. The original Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin was an absolute fucking phenomenon. And the reason why it was bigger than anything else on television is because it was on 5 nights a week. And that was unprecedented, where every single night it was going to be on. It was like prime time. It was absolutely bonkers.
Well, is Family Feud bigger?
Not even close. Family Feud's like a regular random daytime television syndicated show. It's maybe a top 10 game show of all time, but not.
I mean, Steve Harvey really runs Family Feud right now.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, you're just looking at it from the last 10 years. Family Feud has had at least 5 different hosts, and they're not all as successful.
I know. Well, I would say Steve Harvey, from what I've seen, is one of the best hosts of Family Feud.
Yeah, I mean, he's a host. I don't know anybody. Look, I can just tell you this: no one in the United States, no one in the United States says I can't wait to go watch Family Feud. No one. People say I can't wait to watch Jeopardy, but no one says I can't wait to watch Family Feud. No one. I mean, not really. People say I want to watch other shows, Wheel of Fortune, but not Family Feud. It's just not that popular of a show in the United States. Maybe it will be in the future. Maybe it'll be giant. but like right now, it's one
You
of
know
it's one of the shows that a network buys to fill in because they don't have a better show, but it's not like it's not a great show.
Alright. So, Rabbi, the most popular, do you know what the most popular show in Australia has been that's actually triumphed ratings in sports?
Yeah, Australia's Got
Can
Talent.
you get in Australia?
Australia's Got Talent.
No.
Oh, what a shot, dude. What a shot.
Do you want to know what it's called?
I would love to know what it's called.
Married at First Sight Australia. Can't remember what season, but like there
Oh,
was
I
a
didn't
season
see
a
it,
couple
Bob.
years ago that had higher rankings than all the sports. It was the highest ranking show ever, besides from a sports event.
Yeah, it makes sense. The love shows like are pretty popular.
But not even love shows or can compete with hockey in Canada. Is that correct?
I mean, like all of the women in the entire nation watch The Bachelor. So.
Is it? Do they watch? Is it the American Bachelor?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the American Bachelor. I don't know if there's probably a Bachelor Canada, but I don't think I've seen it. There's Bachelor like New Zealand, Bachelor Australia.
Is there a Bachelor?
Australia.
Is there a Bachelor Canada?
I think probably. I think my sister's friend auditioned for it.
I got offered to be on The Bachelor and did the casting for The Bachelor.
Are you serious?
The Bachelor.
Oh yeah, you're being serious?
I did the casting.
That's a big role, because that show, don't you want to pick the most like polarized people?
Mixed bag. There's a lot of basically like they're horrible. The people I work with are horrible people. That they take advantage of people that are not mentally stable.
All right.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't cast someone because they're looking for love. You cast someone because they're either got a big social media presence and they're going to bring a lot of presence from their social media because that's the way to get marketing, or you cast someone that is extremely has extreme personality, extreme levels of mental illness, mental incompetence, just the worst of the worst people get casted.
Oh, so that was your job, is to hand select like the craziest people, basically, or the most famous ones.
Yeah.
Do you have any involvement beyond casting, or they just hired you as a casting director?
I wasn't a casting director. I was a casting.
Riser, that was amazing.
I didn't get to choose. I basically did the prep book, prep people up about what people are looking for the audition and all that. I'd be like, this is what our casting agents are looking for. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, where I would say, like, this is what our casting agents are looking for. The criteria, you know, like, I was basically the person you got advice for before you said the casting agents. And I did have some input with who I wanted to choose and who I didn't, but not a huge one. Like, I had a vote from the council, but my vote was My vote was very.
What a beautiful water bump. Absolutely phenomenal. And Zoo just destroys himself.
You know how you know how Raza, your vote doesn't when you go for an election, your vote doesn't really have much of an impact compared to a political vote. Someone in a
Are you
political seats
fucking
vote.
serious?
I'm trying to help out Duke here.
Dude, help me, man. Come on.
Destroying his own shot. You might be able to get the world's first double water pump.
Hey, Rabbi, is this the first election you've streamed?
Yeah, but I have the last election I have me on video. It's like the first video that I have. I have one other video earlier than that I recall. So I think it was like November. It was obviously November 2020. I had my first video, and
Just 4 years ago.
I say that they're both clowns.
They're both clowns?
Yeah.
I wonder if your opinions have changed at all.
No, they're both clowns.
No.
And I say it's a real shame that I wasn't born a month before, because if I would have been, I would have been eligible to be president. That's what I say. I said something like, it's a real shame that my parents didn't fuck a month before. I didn't say that. Basically, that I wasn't born a month before I was, because if I was, I would be eligible to be president. And while I likely don't have a chance, I think I could do a better job than either of these two clowns were. I'd say something like that. I recall that.
The first rabbi president.
Would you run for president?
I'd rather be UN Secretary General.
I think
what a beautiful shot.
Being president.
Riser, that was a beautiful, beautiful shot.
I mean, if it did in 3, that would be really good.
The reason why I say you wouldn't have good chance being president,
I didn't say I want to be
because
president.
you got too much information online. That's why.
I don't want to be president. This is horseshit.
Oh, no, I agree.
Help.
I'm actually surprised
Zoo, help me.
Trump became president the first time, with how much information there is and how much associations he has with people. But it makes a lot of sense, right?
Yep, Zoo, I think I just blacked you. But shoot through the hole.
I've
Hit my
said,
ball.
and you probably agree with me on this, but in the future, most political, if the American structure stays the same, eventually your biggest president will be a social media influencer.
Yeah, exactly. Have you seen that was an amazing shot, Riser. Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
What?
Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
Not yet. I will watch it.
Okay. Dude, you'd have to watch it, because that's what happens, is the president becomes a wrestler. And that's something like that will happen.
When you've already had a president that was an actor.
Arguably multiple.
Impossible.
No, it's true. I mean, Trump and Reagan.
I mean, yeah, Trump was in Little Rascals.
He was in Home Alone. Home Alone 2.
Yeah, in Little Rascals.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Go, 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 go. 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 Go, 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 go.
I watched that movie so many times as a kid, Little Rascals.
I think that is a great movie. I think it's amazing. It's one of my favorite movies as a kid. The He-Man woman haters.
Alfalfa?
Exactly.
No. Do you know what happened to the original? Do you know what happened to the original Alfalfa?
Something fucked up.
Yeah. He got murdered. He got murdered.
What? No way, really?
Yeah, over $50.
Oh, what a terrible shot.
Why did you guys go this way?
He was taking out shit and I figured I'd follow him.
Oh, what? No way.
Was that not pretty?
Look at all the time he wasted fucking calculating the exact fucking angle and shit.
Oh shit.
Gonna give him the whole roof.
Good.
There's an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer, I'm gonna butcher it probably, but Kramer is, he goes to the dentist or something and then gets his mouth frozen so he can't talk.
Yeah, dude.
And then somehow he gets introduced as like a retarded person.
The Velvet Fog, yeah.
Talking all.
Yeah, I was going to name that actually as one of my favorites. That's one of the more controversial episodes that they have.
How's it controversial? It's just a funny little mix-up.
He's mocking people with mental disabilities.
Yes.
I mean, you haven't seen it, so you don't really know, but in the 1990s, it was considered funny, but in 2024, it's not going to be seen that way.
The Seinfeld ended in 1998, right?
Something like that.
When did it begin?
I think 1989.
Now, I was born in 96. What was the 90s like?
The 90s were amazing because no one had electronics. Well, I shouldn't say that. People had cell phones only if they were like in business. So like kids didn't have cell phones. So you went outside. Like we had video games. Oh, what amazing shit. We had video games. So it was really cool. It was the best of both worlds where I could just call you and you could come over to my house and we could play video games all night and have a sleepover. And I mean, like, really, it's just like we do now, except we do it digitally.
Was there any wars in the night?
Yeah,
I don't remember there being too many wars in the night.
There's the Gulf War in Kosovo.
Gulf War?
And Kosovo.
Okay. But the 90s was a hell of a play. It was kind of a peaceful time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you.
Well, not if you lived in Iraq, and not if you lived in Bosnia and Kosovo.
I'd say that those wars got more serious in the early 2000s.
Well, yeah, I
What
mean,
happened in Bosnia?
there was ethnic cleansing of the Bosnian and Herzegovinian people and the Kosovars. Basically, like millions of people were just killed because they were, as I understand, basically they were on the wrong side of the ethnic majority or minority. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
So a lot of people died. And it was generally a war that the United States fought just by bombing. We didn't send ground troops or not a lot. The Gulf War was amazing. I remember it. I was like 6. And I can remember it was gonna be I'm good for now, guys. It was gonna be a big deal. It was the first fucking war in history that you knew it was gonna happen, and they would tell you like, okay, at 8 p.m. we're gonna start our strikes, and everybody watched CNN, and it was just like pew 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 pew. And then when they did the other one in 2003, it was the same thing. You could basically just watch the United States bomb the shit out of another country, and I hate saying it because I'm a pacifist and I don't want war, but it was cool as fucking shit, man. When you're firing in the missiles, but it's absolutely the worst thing in the world when you're on the receiving end. And now I know what I know what it's like to observe that type of behavior, and I want to stop all war, period. I don't want that to happen anymore.
No one wants war.
Yeah, they do. I have people come in here every day and say they want war. I had one come in yesterday, though, and after being able to talk to him for a little while, he said, you know what? I want peace now, too. And that was the best fucking compliment I could have ever gotten. The best. When somebody comes in here and they say, I want war, and then I'm able to convince them otherwise and bring them in as an ally, there's nothing better than that.
No one wants war, but everyone wants money.
Yeah.
That's the issue. There's too much money in war. That's the problem. And it's probably going to be the thing that destroys America in the end.
Riser, if you had the opportunity, and we could make all of Canada one state, would you want to become a state?
So you're gonna say a designated war zone, and I'd say yes. You can just use our. You can use like Saskatchewan as just a war zone.
A designated.
Just fight all the wars over there. Doesn't really matter.
Would you want to become a state?
State of America? Fuck no.
No. State of Canada.
No. Alberta is based. Quebec sucks. BC is based. Ontario sucks.
How about Newfies?
If anything, Alberta should become its own country.
How about Newfies?
Newfoundland's chill, but there's like 400 people that live there.
Are they dumb?
And maybe it's dumb. I've never heard that stereotype, so I'd say no.
Are you fucking serious? You've never heard Newfies are like not intelligent?
No, I've never heard that. Is that a thing?
It's a big thing. Newfoundland. Is the word Newfie?
What's the dumbest?
Hold on. This is on Reddit. Is the word Newfie okay to use in this context? There's a contestant on Big Brother Canada this year, and some people are calling him slow/dumb. And I've seen a lot of people throw around the word Newfie when describing him in a negative way. It blows my mind that people are fine with it. The origin is an ethnic slur in this context 100%. I think a lot of people are just really uneducated but don't get it.
Newfoundland ethnicity?
That's just what someone talked about on Reddit. I'm saying this. Let me just say this. The only reason why I even know about Newfoundland, I know about it for a few reasons. One, because it was like the place where no, it was like allegedly the furthest south settlement of Europeans, like during the Viking conquest. But also, I know it. I know this ethnic, whatever, this regional stereotype, and I actually personally think that generally, like, people from Canada are pretty smart, and I want, when I meet people from Newfoundland, to just be like brilliant. Like, basically what I'm saying is I want them to turn that stereotype into a complete reversal over the course of the next 100 years. So then, like, really good universities, like McGill will have a branch in Newfoundland if it doesn't already. That kind of shit.
University of Newfie.
Oh yeah, but you've never heard like Newfie as a stereotype?
I have heard the term Newfie, but I don't view it as like a ethnic slur against Newfoundland people.
It is.
I mean, like, it usually has a more positive connotation and just like, oh, they're a really nice person because they're from the family.
Oh, that one too. They're just naive. They're like super nice, but they're kind of dumb. That's the. But honestly, I think that's like, to me, I want to meet people.
I think you're adding the dumb part. I've only heard that.
No. On Reddit, look, on Reddit. Okay, here's another one. The next thing. Well, here's what it says on AI. Newfie's dumb. The term Newfie has been associated with negative stereotypes, including a notion that people from Newfoundland and Labrador are dumb or uneducated. However, it's essential to recognize that these stereotypes are not universally accepted and are often perpetrated by outsiders. Reddit discussions. On Reddit Newfoundland, a Reddit community for Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, users have shared their perspectives on the term Newfie. Some expressed offense when used in a derogatory manner, while others have acknowledged that the term can be used as a term of endearment among islanders. One user noted that the stereotype of Newfies being slow or dumb is perpetuated by affluent, educated individuals who are sensitive to stereotypes or other groups. Urban Dictionary definition. Urban Dictionary defines Newfies as a slang term for people from Newfoundland, often used by those who believe the province's residents are dumb, uneducated, barbaric, poor, lazy, and unemployed. However, the definition is based on a negative and inaccurate stereotype. Cultural context. Newfoundland's unique culture and history have contributed to the development of the distinct identity. The province's rugged environment, maritime heritage, and close-knit communities have shaped the way people from the region interact and communicate. While some may perceive differences as dumb or uneducated, they are in fact an integral part of Newfoundland's cultural fabric. Conclusion. The
Yeah,
notes.
I stand corrected. You're right. If you go to Newsy on Wikipedia, it says it's a term for someone who is from Newfoundland, but many Newfoundlanders consider Newsy a slur. It was first used by military, and then the term Newsy was usually depicted them as being foolish and derogatory.
But here's the thing. I want to change that. Like, here's the thing. Um, I want in the future all the shit that was one way to be the other way. So what do I mean? Like I want BMW drivers to be really good at using their signals because AI will do all that shit for them. I want like and this is a big one. Asian women drivers is like a huge stereotype. And the reason why is because a lot of times it's very difficult in Asia to get a car. Like imagine there are like billions of people there. Do you know how much money you need to have to buy a car that runs? And then if you have a car that runs, who's going to get to use it? The dad. And if not the dad, then who's the next person? The son. Why? Because they're just seen as the leaders in the family. So very rarely does a woman get a chance because they're not going to take a risk on just like anybody driving a car. And so there's this stereotype that Asians, particularly Asian women, are not good drivers. And I want to reverse that stereotype by, I don't think there's currently a program, but like I want there to be a program to help Asian women and just people in general who do not have opportunities to drive like many Westerners do, to be able to improve this.
You like those arcade games where you hop behind the fucking wheel of
Exactly.
the car?
Exactly. But I want to put those. I want to put those in rural China and rural India, where people would not normally get the opportunity. Mongolia, absolutely. Russia, Kazakhstan. But I mean, that's not going to be a huge stereotype in the future because people will have it'll be like AI driven cars, so that's not a big one. But like it currently is, and I don't like it. And I really did some research into why that's a thing. And it makes a lot of sense, and it's unfortunate the way that it is. But I want to change that. I don't want that to be a stereotype in the future.
How many years do you think until there's more autonomous driving cars than
10.
that's a decent little
Not really. I mean, you have to understand, once we get to a third, that's like maybe 5 years away, maybe 7 years away. I mean, it's not like it's going to be pretty fast.
I mean, a decade is still like a decade, but I mean,
I can tell you, California by 2035, we have some law that was passed by Newsom that says that all cars have to be sold as electric. And it's very easy to convert an electric car to being on some kind of smart grid system that's autonomous.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a bunch of people rebelling against this Waymo. Have you seen any Waymo cars in California?
I don't know if they were driven. I've seen some with like all kinds of sensors on them, but I'm not exactly sure. I did see one. It's big in San Francisco. Currently, Irvine doesn't allow them, so there are some places that they're just not allowed yet. Los Angeles, they allowed them, and then they took them away, and now they're allowing them again. San Francisco is the big place that it's being tested, and I saw some videos of like people who surround the car and like put like shaving cream on the cameras or like spray paint the cameras. I saw this one girl. I didn't see what she looked like, but uh, she got into one of the Waymo vehicles, and it was going to take her to her destination, and some guys surrounded her vehicle to ask for her number, and they weren't going to leave until she gave them her number, and she refused, and she started like hitting the emergency thing, and all of a sudden a real person comes on. Well, it's like actually it doesn't immediately come on. It's like getting like pinging a rescue or pinging emergency response. So then emergency response like, hey, this is Waymo, which is just some dude on the other end, like just he can't help you. And she's like, yeah, like your car isn't moving, and I'm getting like it's getting attacked. And he's like, all right, well, I'm watching it right now, like through some of the cameras that they had, and we're gonna just stay calm or whatever. And basically, the car drove out of danger once they had the opportunity, and they called the police, I think, something like that. But it just really shows you um, what can happen. I mean, I would see like videos of people, they would just put a traffic cone in front of it, and
It should be like the Rick and Morty spaceship scene where it's just like keeping passengers safe, and they're like just unveil like a minigun coming out of the roof or something.
it's essentially what we may have. San Francisco, it's legal to have robots that can kill, and it's legal as well in like Dallas, Texas. It's actually they've used a robot to kill someone already in Dallas, so it's just a matter of time. There's a group in San
Yeah, I'm
Francisco.
not sure whether. Oh, have you heard my theory on the best way to assassinate the president?
I don't know if I want to know it, but go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, you could do this with probably one or multiple drones, but you could just attach a bomb or a
Dude,
nail
stop,
bomb,
stop,
whatever.
stop,
Perfect
stop.
cleaner.
You don't know how
Drone.
the drones work in the United States. So basically, the FAA, wherever Air Force One is going to be or the president is going to be, closes down a no uh, fly zone, and no drones will work within that region. It's the same reason why, like, if you are,
The EMP, the whole thing.
yeah, it's
The
essentially,
EMP.
yeah,
You
exactly.
have that? What's it called? You know what the technology called?
It's really just uh, it's a, yeah, I know the name of it. It's a, it's like a radar repeater, but basically we'll get the name of it from a radar jammer. Sorry, radar, but not radar. It's some kind of jammer. Okay. So how do
But just annihilate the communication between the drone and
how
pilot,
do
so you could
how do
program
how do
like
drones not fly around airports? They turn on some kind of like digital fence. It's okay. So it says aerospace
Oh yeah,
restrict.
that would also be a good catastrophic thing about how to get this land just around and the turbines before they open.
So it's geofencing. Um, but then there are a bunch of ways that they have to shut down a drone, including anti-drone maneuvers. Like there's a drone that they have that to take down other drones, it's just a big net, and then it just catches it and drops it. Um,
So, but there's a drone that was built like the world's fastest drone, and it was built by like Red Bull, and they were using it to follow Formula One cars around the track. So this thing can go like 300 miles per hour. So yeah, if you get like five, okay, hypothetically, if there's no whatever invisible sky fence that annihilates all flight, you can get like one super fast high speed drone program to explore
Oh.
that location.
okay, so Drone jamming, particularly no-fly areas, is a growing concern. To counter this, various drone technologies have been developed to prevent and mitigate jamming. So I guess these are ways around it. Alternative navigation systems. Some drones are use alternative navigation systems such as inertial measurement units, magnetom, mag, magnetometers, or LiDAR, which are less susceptible to GPS jamming. Frequency hopping. Some drones employ frequency hopping techniques, rapidly switching between different frequencies to avoid jamming. Spread spectrum. Similar to frequency hopping, spread spectrum technology spreads the signal across a wide variety band, making it harder to jam. Anti-jamming algorithms. Some drones incorporate anti-jamming algorithms that detect and adapt to jamming signals, allowing the drone to maintain communication with its operator. Directional antennas. Using directional antennas can help reduce the impact of jamming, focusing the signal towards the operator and reducing the interface from other directions. Jamming detection and mitigation. Some drone systems, like Sense from Doodle Labs, detect jamming signals and automatically switch to alternative frequencies or modes to maintain communications. Redundant systems. Implementing redundant systems such as dual radios or backup navigation systems can ensure continued operation even if one system is jammed. Examples of drone technologies. Doodle Labs mesh rider radios feature sense and low probability of intercept. Anti-jam feature set that detects and adapts to jamming signals. Evolved Dynamics radios used in various drone platforms incorporate anti-jamming capabilities and redundant systems to ensure reliable communications. Anyway, so I mean, I'm sure there are a bunch of ways to do it, but I think that geofencing is one of them. And at least in the United States, when you buy a drone, you you're supposed to register it with the FAA. And I've
So
done
you
it.
can buy all the parts you need off eBay, assemble the DIY, and build your own.
Yeah, but even still, like it's still running on like the main frequencies. So they just have to shut those down. And there's some kind of law. It's wherever the president or the vice president is, you can't fly within like a mile above. So wherever they are, they
But
basically
assuming if you're trying to assassinate a president, you're not gonna just abide by the law.
no. I know. I'm saying even if you're going to try to get around that. So let's say you're just not going to register it. That's fine. You don't have to. It's not like they force you to. Maybe someday they do. But then what's going to happen is you're going to fly it to wherever you want, and then it's going to stop working immediately once it hits that geofencing, unless you hack it with all that shit that we talked about. But then they have counter drones that see your drone and then throw a net on your drone's blades and bring it down. And then they track that drone to you using radio signals, and they find out.
Your internet, I can't hear any of that.
Okay, so if you want to go to a place where a I heard it, I know, a high target individual is, you will be met with like geofencing.
Rabbi, you're lagging.
Hey, what's going
Rabbi,
on,
you're
Flax?
lagging in Discord right now.
Okay, that's fine. How you living, Ken?
You're lagging. Rabbi, you're lagging. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. Yeah, what's going on, Flax? What's good?
What's your? I'm just a little tired. I had a long week.
All right, man.
What's your thoughts about like parasocial viewers and like people taking things too far and trying to get involved?
Yeah, I think
Do you
that
that's like a joke, or do you think that could be taken as a comedic joke, or do you think that we see it as like too far?
people can take anything too far. So I think that some people want to maintain a line between their private life and their community, and sometimes that line gets blurred. And when it does, sometimes it can cause awkwardness, and also sometimes it can cause discomfort on usually the side of the influencer.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing too. For me, not to see it even more in life. I hate like feeling discomfortable or people getting involved in like my business and stuff. Like I don't like it. I feel
Absolutely.
like as more as like I grow, like that's gonna be impossible.
Oh, absolutely. The bigger you get, the more of it you're going to get, Flax. And you just have to persevere with fortitude, and you have to just overcome the challenges. So you're going to get people who are going to hate. You're going to get people who perhaps reveal information you don't want revealed or embarrass you in one way or another. You just have to recognize that you're a public person now, and that comes with the territory. But you have a very big megaphone to be able to make your voice heard and to tell your story. And when you're able to tell your story, you're able to the craft the dialogue any way you wish. So you can either ignore what the person said or ignore the scenario and just keep doing what you want to do. Um, it, I would say that if you have somebody who's causing issues, the best thing to do is just ignore them. Time heals all wounds, and just give it time, and they will eventually get bored or tired, and they'll give up.
But I feel like you can't ignore something that's like right in front of your face, you know.
Well, you're right, and so it depends certainly what it is. But what you could do, there are several options. You can just do you, and so you just not pay attention to chat. You do reaction videos. You. I know that people, especially streamers, live and die by that chat. But don't forget who you are. Don't forget why you originally did this, and don't forget that nobody can change how you're going to live your life. So if they want to talk about the subject that you want to get away from, that's fine. You go do something else. So what do I suggest? Go on Kick and look at other streamers, find out what they're doing, and comment on what they're doing. And eventually, your chat will stop talking about whatever they're talking about and start talking about what you're talking about. And anyone you need to ban because they're perhaps, not cooperating, you just ban. And eventually, you'll be able to hopefully create a community where you're able to continue and to be able to overcome the challenges that arise as a live streamer.
All right, Rabbi. Thanks for letting you know the advice, man.
Absolutely, Flex. I'm always here for you. I'm a big fan. And to anybody out there who's a hater, just know Flax is going to come through any challenge better than before. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. He's going to be a huge streamer. He's going to be one of the icons of not just Kick, but of live streaming in general. So watch out for Flax. You're a big deal, my fan.
All right, man. Thank you, dude.
Peace. If there's anything else I can do for you, Flax, I'm here for you, okay? Peace. He's a live streamer. He's a big-time live streamer. In answer to the previous point, so you may have drones that are not able to get to a high-profile individual because of the geofencing and such. But let's say you're able to get past all that and you hack your drone so it's on some different wavelength or whatever. They have counter drones. So basically a drone that can, it's like got a big web, like a net, and then your drone will be flying and it puts a net over your drone and it destroys your blades and your drone then crashes and then they find out who you are and then they take you down at your house.
Yeah, but you have like a swarm of drones, and some drones are specifically trying to take like the anti-drones. You outnumber them.
Yeah, I mean,
You have like, how many drones do you think have a Trump rally? Do you think they have like 100 drones?
well, he's not the president, so you have to understand that, like, it's a different story when you're talking about the president. It's like 3 times a bigger team. Now, they did sign a law just recently, but this hasn't taken effect yet, that anyone running for president will get the same protection as the president. But just know that, like, there's always a way. I mean, there's always a probability that you'll be able to get to somebody. But probably the best way, in my opinion, there are a bunch of different ways. One that it depends where they are or whatever. But I mean, look, if they want it to happen, like what you saw with Trump, perhaps it'll happen. I don't know why we're why you're interested in doing this, though. May I ask?
Brainstorming hypothetically if there was like land.
Yeah.
I don't care about fascinating questions. A thought experiment.
All right. Well,
It's a hypothetical. How would you?
I gotcha. Well, shout out to anybody from Newfoundland out there. We love you. I mean it. People from Newfoundland in the future, like 100 years from now, be like, "Oh, you're from Newfoundland? You're smart as fuck."
You will need super high IQ.
Exactly. Oh man, that's a 40 chess Newfie move. Dude, I I'm gonna go viral one of these days. I have so many fucking devices in Discord right now. The only thing that fucks me up is sometimes, okay, because I have one account in like 12 different devices, sometimes the device thinks that like getting hacked, or I mean sometimes Discord thinks I'm getting hacked, and so it'll make me do like a two-factor authentication. And when it does, I have to run, sometimes I have to go in like, yeah, like it'll be like check the two-factor authentication on such and such phone. I mean, like just within my arm's reach. I have this phone, 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 I have this, oh shit, this phone. Um, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7, 8, 9, and you've got like a little bit of time to do this. And fortunately, I would say that I'm at a point where I have basically made a huge footprint on the internet where now I just have to live in these fucking discords. Like right now, I'm looking at, there are 6 people in that chat. There are like 30 people in that chat. There are 25 in that one, 25 in that one, 25 in that one, 0 in that one. I don't understand why anybody doesn't go in that one. Anyway, and so what does this mean? Well, it's just more people who are going to get interested in what the fuck. Like my friend here, this person met me. Uh, this person is friends with a mutual friend of ours. You'll meet her. Her name is Miss Info. She is really cool. She's really cool. She was here last night. And yeah. Anyway, I'm like, as I've said before, I'm like the central spoke of the internet. I'm like the core. Right now, I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different discords, not including this one. Do you know how many people are going to see that and be like, hey, that's pretty fucking cool? If I do it for like a week, there you go. Like just what that guy said. That's a beautiful thing. I love it. Welcome, welcome.
Simple.
Absolutely, Riser. I love having you here, and I just want you to know how much I talk about this all the time. People ask me, "Are you a gamer?" And I'm like, "Kind of." We have a nightly game, so you should know. I really look forward to this, and with the more and more I get known, the more and more fucking distractions we're gonna have. But eventually, this thing's gonna get so big that I'm just gonna be sending you an invitation, and we'll have 25 people in here, and I'll just be playing the game just to kind of tune everything out. So I look forward to that day and get ready for it, Riser. Okay?
Okay, yeah. I mean, when there's like 20 or 400 people in the VC and everyone's talking over each other, I don't know how you even
I-
feel okay with this.
I don't at that point.
I was thinking about this. I'm like, there needs to be like a talking pillow, but for Discord, where you can hand off the fucking talking pillow.
That's cool. I can tell you when it gets that big, that's when we're gonna be playing mini golf at the hardest because that's when I'll need a break and I won't be able to facilitate. And answer your question, you can't facilitate it with more than like 10 people. If not everybody's gonna be quiet, it's too hard. So then what we're gonna do? I don't know if you see in here, but you see the arena. We have it says Rabbi Rothschild's arena. We'll go there, which is just a stage. And so a stage is basically a VC where I can let like people up. So I can let you up. I could let Zoot up. I could let Caspian C up. Exactly. But then you can have like 1,000 people watch you, but they all can't interrupt. And then you can start talking and teaching and reviewing things. But when it's here and 25 people are talking at once, there's just no way.
Okay, I did not know that was a feature in Discord, so that's good.
Yeah, dude. Here.
Backup plan. So Twitter, it turns into Twitter Spaces.
Exactly. In fact, here, let's just test it, just to test it.
Can you get a high roll of yourself?
Can you get a what? Yeah, I'm gonna put together rolls, so don't you worry. And when we do, we'll get one. So because people like to put videos of people circumcising themselves, and that's just too gory. One time I let people.
You can turn off permission. People can only stick to gas, not legally.
No, I understand, but then they just come in and write white power and F Jews and kind of other stuff like that. And so I do allow people to say anything they want. If you want to type something, you'll see free speech channel or self promotion. You can type anything you want in there. And sure, it's in chat on the left hand side. You'll see chat, and you'll see mishpacha, contact information, then self promotion, then free speech channel. It's right above platforms. Excellent. Riser, do you see where it says like Rabbi Rothschild with a heart and then a cowboy hat and a heart?
But it's saying you don't have permission. Check.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I shut it off for everyone. Just one moment. I'll turn it back on. Apologies. I want there to be because I want people to be able to, in the future, I want them to be able. This thing's going to explode, and we're going to have a lot of people in here. Are you sure you can't send a message in there? At least in self-promotion, you should be able to. I'll look at free speech right now. I mean, Riser, let me ask you. Riser, let me ask you. Yeah, you should be able to send. You should be able to send links, send messages in there. Riser, if I were to say, do you see where? Oh, you said I have too many channels. Riser, it doesn't cost me anything. They're free. So why not create them? If people want to come in and see what I've got going on, they can.
Isn't it copyright to
Where do I have Seinfeld showcase? I mean, under TV shows? Yeah, I mean, I can write. No, the answer to you is no. It's not copyrighted. Okay, so Riser, do you see? It's underneath the 24/7 radio stations. You're gonna see Rabbi Rothschild with a heart and a cowboy hat and a heart.
Yo, Rabbi.
Yo, what's up, baby? Hey, how are you?
Bro, what? Bro. Yo, Rabbi.
Hi.
Rabbi, bro. Like, you're in one of the Discord, like, BC and shit, bro. Everyone's calling you a weirdo. Like, are you going to defend yourself?
I'm good. They can say whatever they want.
I got a question. Yo, I got a question. Yo, everyone shut up. Yo, what's up with all that pink in your room?
It's a light.
The light, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pink light.
What's up with it?
It's a color pink. It provides light.
Yeah. You like Sonic?
The video game.
here we go.
Just really in general.
Oh, well, I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency called Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. It was worth 7 cents like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It's worth 31 cents right now.
Oh,
It has a market cap of
Sorry,
$300 million. This bad boy's worth $300 million, and it's just going up.
$300 million.
Dude, how crazy is that?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what kind of person you are, bro, because everyone's calling you a weirdo, bro, one of the VCs.
Absolutely. Dude, let them. I'm live in 12 different Discords, so I'm not paying attention to them. Let me tell you what I do, though. I'm glad that you're here. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. I stream my life 24/7, 365.
I'm gonna help out. You don't need to say everything. I'm gonna help out, but yeah, it's not. I'm just saying, bro. It's not a good way to promote your stuff. Like if you're out there like trying to do some shit, like it's not a good way to promote it.
Hey, dude. Like, hey. That's like your opinion.
You know what?
Hey.
I don't give a fuck anymore. You do. Have a good day.
Take care, man. Peace.
Take care. Have a good day.
You too. You're always welcome. Hey, welcome back.
Keep doing it.
Which server you on? Live in 12. I don't know what I did wrong to you. You do that. I'm not Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Um, I can check videos. It's I'm watching it too. Um, I know. It's just actually I don't use it. Send it to me. Send it to the account that's joined right now. It's one literally. I see what you. I wondered the same thing. So, Wani, can you hear me? So, Wani, can you hear me? Yeah, I wondered the same thing. It's just something that people put in there manually because but it makes it seem yeah. How old are you? You're 20.
height of the
Welcome. How are you? What's up, Sucks? Welcome, Sucks. Welcome, Zanti. How are you?
hello.
Watching Jewish history like you enjoy.
It's all about the custom. keyboard. Um, what they are acting as middlemen. local